Hi guys. So one thing that I struggle with is discernment. And I think it goes back to me just wanting to see like the good in people and see the best in them, and even after being uh screwed over a lot, I still have this like desire to just wanting to like see the best in people. And actually, one of my friends, he told me the other day that I'm too nice. And I was like, what? I'm too nice? Okay. And so I was just thinking about discernment and, having okay, so for example, I've been through a lot. And I know everyone says that, but I feel like I have been through a lot, and anyone in my position would be justified in feeling jaded and resentfulness and change. They said, "Oh, you went through this and this. I can see, why you changed." But I really, really try to just stay my authentic self. I take the lessons that I learned, but I don't want to get jaded, and I don't want to get hardened by the world and by the things that I've been through and my experiences. So, I definitely took in the feedback and I received it, because I do feel like I am nice, because people do try me until I have to kind of go off, and then they're like, "Oh, I didn't even know you can get like that." And it's like, I don't try to get like that. I just feel like sometimes people see you and they see that you have a good heart, and they see that you're kind, and me, I'm bubbly and I'm upbeat and I'm like, "Hey," and so people, I think, try me, which I'm trying to make sure that I rectify the situation when it happens, because sometimes in the past, and I'm not a confrontational person. So if something happens, I may not address it right in the moment. I may think about it like, okay, am I tripping? Did I misunderstand that? I really try to, see if there was a misunderstanding, or maybe I interpret it wrong, because I don't want to just be wilding out and they didn't even mean it like that. Maybe that's the niceness. Maybe that's me giving people the benefit of the doubt. But one thing that I realized is that, sorry, working from home has helped me have a little bit more discernment. Oh, it's a nice breeze today. Working from home helped me have more discernment. And I think that when you're at work, you are interacting with so many different people, so many different energies. You're chit-chatting. You always have the coworkers who come up to your desk and want to chit-chat and ask about your weekend. And, if you go to the restroom, you're walking past folks and you're chit-chatting and hi and all these things. And I feel like when you're at work, you are intercepted with so much different energy, right? So many different energies, and everyone has grown up differently. Everyone has different experiences. And so all of that is like a ball of energy just coming at you, right? Some of it's good, some of it's bad, because sometimes people have good days, sometimes people are not in the mood and they're cranky, and you're like, "Hi," and they're like, and then like some of that energy residue may linger, hopefully not, right? But I realize, sorry, the ice cream truck. I realize working from home and not having to interact with so many different people, with no one except for my kids, or if when I go drop off my kids to school. But I'm pretty much by myself most of the time during working hours. And so when I meet a new person, I can sense their energy really good. And I didn't notice it until I was around someone that I thought was my friend. And I sensed, like, I don't know if I would say jealousy energy, but I sensed something to that effect. I don't know what I would call it, but it was off. It was off. The energy was off, and I felt it big time. And I was thinking like, oh my God, because here I am, I'm thinking we cool, you know, all is well, we're good, like, but I definitely sense a difference. And I was just thinking to myself, like, wow, like, I wonder if because I'm not around so many different energies, so many different people, that I'm able to pick up on energy a lot better. And I'm able to discern, you know, the subconscious mindset of someone. Because we're all energy. You know, even if you don't say a word, you can pick up, you know, oh, that person's cool, or I got a negative vibe from that person. You can always pick it up, right? So if you are around yourself and you feel your energy, and then you go around other folks, you can kind of tell the difference. And I was mind blown. My mind was blown. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, because that's one thing that I've always struggled with. And mind you, I still have to work on it because I still have this thing in my heart where it's like, oh, everyone's good, because I think that everyone is you pushed out. That's a whole different video. But I want to see the good in people. I want it to be a positive experience. I want all these things, but sometimes that's not the case. You can have, you know, the best intentions, and sometimes folks may just not like you just because, and that's okay. Well, it's not okay, but it's okay. But I just wonder if you guys are the same. Like, if you're working from home, do you feel like your discernment has increased? What are your thoughts? Tell me in the comments, because I'm super curious. I am so curious if this is happening to other folks. And I just think it's because I'm not around a lot of different people. So when I am around people, I can pick up energy a little bit better. And it's something that I'm hoping to develop more, because like I said before, I'm just like, I don't need a lot of people around me, and I don't want or desire a lot of people around me. But the people that I do have around me, I really want to know that they have good intentions, and I'm just trying to be better with my discernment. So I'm curious. Folks that are working from home, even if maybe if it's a hybrid situation, you know, a few days in the office, few days at home, like, let me know if your experience is the same, because I feel like working from home can definitely help elevate your frequency, and then your receptors of others, of their energy, their frequency. And also, if you guys have tips on, you know, building discernment, please let me know, because that is something that I struggle with. Especially relationships, friendships, all that. So if you guys have tips, please, I'm open to receiving some tips and all that good stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to come on real quick, do a little video. You guys let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you feel the same. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.